Ladies and gentlemen, we got bananas in chat from Jay's on Fire, First Lady 01, Camo J123, AMAMQ, Buswan2, Ollie95, XZ, Panax ACV, Java Mouse, Even Lives, Simon C92, First Lady again with more bananas, Green Harp Shooter, thanks for the banana, and Ender Cookies. Thank you for the bananas, everyone. Appreciate that ever so much. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Thank you for the bananas. No tea today. It's very hot. Didn't actually fancy a tea. It could mean that something very bad's going to happen in this stream. It could be a curse. The curse of the no tea. Do you know what I mean? We got a problem that needs fixing, and I believe I might know how to fix it. But I just got to think carefully for a second. Yeah, I guess those things would have put those in there or something, right? Yeah, so today's stream might be a little bit off from normal because I've got to do a lot of thinking and we have a lot of problems to contend with. And one of those things is getting the power here started back up. So this is how we give it a kickstart. Chuck a few of those in there. Grab some from here as well. Bam, and get this thing rolling. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. That's what I say. It's an original Asuma lyric, I'll tell you. No one's ever said that before. Okay, so we just want to go around, chuck these things in. And that'll do just nicely for now, I reckon. Right, so they're zapping up. Oh, that doesn't look good. Or does that over there? They're zapping up some energy. All we got to do is go all the way up to the top. I'm going to read the noises in here in a moment. This is a bad way to start the stream, really, because... Goodness me, that's broken. Right, okay. Or did I ever set it, actually? It's disappeared. Okay, so there are some serious problems. Serious problems. Let's type in upgrade for a second. I want to have all of those on me. Now let's type in export. Right, this might actually save us. Let's type in draw. Okay, I don't have more of the drawers. We might need those. We do have one more actually. And then I saw a stack upgrade. And we'll have that. Yes, we will. Okay, so first order of business is probably to disconnect this thing down here. Then we go back to refined storage, which isn't going to last for very long at this rate. And we figure out, right, feathers, we need to get rid of those. Also, ender pearls are kind of a bit useless. But feathers can go completely. Right, and then we'll put the stack upgrade in here. Okay, and the feathers being destroyed should help the system to start fixing itself. We also need to just identify one other thing that I want to chuck away, really. And I'm not sure what that should be. I mean, cobblestone we can gen, but I don't really want to set that stuff up. I don't really need salmon, do I? At this point down here, though, it's probably not even worth messing about with too much. Right, so I think the other thing we'll do is we'll export some clay. So we have an exporter. We're going to set up another drawer over here. Well, we've already got one for clay, so it makes sense to do that. And we need to feed you some upgrades. Bam, just like that. And then we're going to get boopity boop, some cable. That's cow, cable, and then speed upgrade. Right, I haven't even looked at chat. Haven't looked at the noises in my ear. That was not speed. That was, and there isn't any. And the reason why is because I should have perhaps done this before I started streaming, you know. Okay, so Potomuseum says, do you really need 40,000 spider eyes? No, I probably don't. The thing is, if I start voiding this stuff, I will most likely forget, which is the biggest problem. Okay, so we've now actually fixed the system by clearing out some space. I eventually realised the problem we were having was with the amount of storage space being full, which I fixed like 3 or 4 times, and it just keeps coming back round to haunt me. So this thing over here, yep, that right there is a very good sign. The send thing we don't even need to worry about. Put the clay in a compacting drawer, says Dr. J. That's actually a very good idea. That's actually a very, very good idea. Yeah, you're kind of right. So let's turn that off for a second. Let's see about getting that made. Right, okay. Oh, goodness me. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another stream. I've got an arrow in my head. Let's set up the things. They're not on my screen. Goodness me. 600 people coming by to check out the stream here at the beginning. Thank you very much for tuning in. I apologise for the sort of distracted start. Let's have a drink of water. So, I am well behind on these noises in the ear. Let's just scroll down there for a second. Oh, okay, I see. I haven't clicked on the things properly. Okay, so, Oh Sandy You Silly has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Ninja Jeff has resubscribed for 2 months in a row. Snelly Jellup has resubscribed for 5 months in a row. Inflim for 7 months in a row. Thank you everyone for your resubscribes. Appreciate it ever so much. Fendrick Endrix, or no, Fendrick Bendix has subscribed for 2 months in a row. Jelly Bob 2016 for 2 months in a row. Starry-Eyed Regret has subscribed for 2 months in a row as well, saying, just wanted to say you're my favourite YouTuber and streamer. Hope you get your power sorted out soon. It seems like you have to fix it every day now. Haha. Yeah, I do. I have to fix it every day. Master Gamer has subscribed using Amazon Prime. Thank you for subscribing. It says, this is not Hermitcraft, lol. Yeah, it's clearly Foolcraft. Potomism has resubscribed for 9 months in a row, saying 9 months, that 1 year mark inches ever closer. Yep, 3 months to go, my friend. Thank you ever so much. Lil Moldy Potato, I like your username. Thank you for the kind message. Alex H says, X doesn't have tea because it's hot today. Yep, that is correct. Nice bottle of water. Nice bottle of water today. It's cold. Straight out the fridge. Zumi says, hello X, I just joined. What have I missed? Me fixing our power situation and getting this online. Okay, so you see those spider eyes getting lower and lower? That's my cue to take them out now. Okay. The feathers will come back again. We need to get them in drawers. So kind of what we need to do today is get our drawer situation sorted out. So we need to make lots of frame drawers. We need to make the materials to put them in. And then we need to start setting that up. So up here... Oh, lucky me. Well, that's a sigh of relief. We've already got what we need here. Okay, so let's type in frames like that. And we can see the recipe is nice and easy. Let's hope we got the items. I never seem to have chests in here. It's one of those things. What did I just tell you? And then it never seems to let me make the chest either. Today it does, but not in the way I'd like. Let's type in plank. Let's grab those. Bam, we're going to need way more than 6, so let's type in wood. Okay, we'll take 2 of those. And, bam. 22. Thought I would have made more than that. Water replaced the tasty tea. Why, says YOLO. It's hot, and I just want to drink water today. That's as simple as it gets. Okay, it made 19 for me. That'll do now. Yeah, so we got someone here doing a cheer, throwing some bits at me. Real MF Games says, sounds like you're getting a head cold. Please take care of X. He's very important to us. Appreciate the cheer, man. A head cold? I don't know. My voice probably does sound a little bit different. I don't know. Sometimes you go and stream and you're totally ready for it, and sometimes you're not, but you don't realise you're not ready for it. I think I don't realise that I'm not ready for it. I've also realised that was the wrong type of frame drawer. So now that this thing's been turned off, we can extend... that catches me out every time. Then you've got to harvest it with an axe, so it's slow. How about iced tea, says DeBorge. Well, I don't have any, but also iced tea is very sugary, which I don't particularly like. Create a sub-storage system to kickstart the slime power, says Abook the Master. I might at some point do some sort of independent storage system for that, but at the moment I think I know what we need to fix. I just needed blocks. Anything will do. So the items we get the most of desperately needed to be stored down here with a void upgrade. That's our situation at the moment. Once we've done that, we should be good. We also want to export all of the items out of the system as well, so that they're neatly stored in here. Now we're going to start putting these on top of the ones below them, like so. And then we want to make some compacting drawers for the other ones, so let's make sure that we have a good amount of both, because we're going to be moving items all around. And got a today should hear noise in my ear from Rocky Avalon saying, "Quick, say something deep." You put me on the spot, so I don't know what to say. Honestly, Rocky, I haven't got anything for you. I'm sorry. Sometimes there'll be something there today. I said it before. There's this thing online, like an image of someone thinking, and like it zooms in on their head, and all there is like Mickey Mouse characters dancing. That's what it's like in my head. That's what it's like in my head right now. When you put me on the spot, when you ask me a question that means something, it's just like I got nothing, man. Right, let's go look up some wood again and make some planks and chests as well. Lots of stuff. Got to make lots of stuff. That throws me off every time. It doesn't do it like vanilla where you'll get the full amount. Okay, and then oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. You already said that, X, says Alex. Yep, I repeat myself a lot. Crispy Pin says, "Hi X, I literally just got to Twitch to watch your stream." Welcome, buddy, welcome. Hey X, how the power situation today, says Cartman. Not good, not good, trying to fix it. I Love Cats is here, resubscribed for 10 months in a row, saying, "Quick, don't think about cats." I'm now literally thinking about cats. Why, Rocky, you should have said, "Quick, don't think about anything deep." That's the way you do it. See, I Love Cats has got the ideas. Mighty Theater says, "Hey X, how are the Deftones? I was listening to them on the way home today and remembered you went to see them recently. They were brilliant. They put on a terrific live show. It was really good. Very good." Right, let's go and do that so we can grab a boatload of these. Coolio, and then do that. And now you're going to tell me I need to craft something else, aren't you? Nope, right, we actually got a reasonable amount of those. That's terrific. So the next job would be to come down here. Oh, that one's not even been... Oh, dear. That's not even been hooked up yet. Something I wasn't actually aware of. This is one of the problems with refined storage in these drawers. If you don't set it up straight away, it's a pain in the butt later on. To be fair, with the mining thing, I probably should have realised this would have been helpful earlier, you know. But I didn't think that far ahead, did I? So all of our metals are probably going to go in here. Did he just say Coolio, says Max Rocket Twitch. I did say Coolio. Is that alright? This whole chat has turned to tea, says Lil Mouldy Potato. It's turned to tea. So not Mumbles 65, definitely, clearly not a Mumbles, says, "You should ignore Rocky and Cats. They are creepers. Have fun streaming." Are they going to blow up on me? Appreciate the donation, man. Thank you for the support as always. And Ollie95XZ is here, resubscribing for 10 months in a row, saying, "Insert creative resub message here." Oh, if I had one for you, I'd share it. Littlest Enderman is here in chat saying, "Hello, all you lovely, wonderful people." Hello to you. Long time no see, Littlest Enderman. Welcome back. Fan and Do Bennett says, "X, you should probably get an auto crafter." For what reason would we have an auto crafter? Anyway, let's think about some of these items that we got lots of. So I think we've got lava eggs and those things sorted out. Gonna need one for string. Gonna need to get our exporters going here actually. Right, we've got clay going, ender pearls, mob essence, and spider eyes. Cool. So the first 4 are filled up, which means these ones are next. And what we need is a cable. Okay, so that's connected. And now we've just got to pick them out. Actually, what we want to do is probably use this to define where they're going to go. You're going to do ender pearls. You're going to do string. You're going to do that stuff. This one can do that. Ah, there they go. Sweet. Now we need our keys as well. Three, bump, bump, bump. Right, so that's awesome. This thing over here is stuck. Oh. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, we were going to move it into a compacting drawer. Okay, so what's the dealio with the cables and stuff on this side? There doesn't appear to be any, so we'll have to craft some more cable. Paper Cat says, what is the derp up to today? Fixing, doing some of the more boring stuff, basically. Like, the stuff that seems to suck up hours of time when I'm recording a video. And it's always like, oh, when will this end? Look, I've got glass. Why is it in my inventory? Get back in there. Yeah, I'm chasing the system that I built in Sky Factory, and now I'm starting to think it almost feels like it's not worth having all that automation and stuff sorted out sometimes. Right, so on this side, we're going to bring this over to export down here. We'll do two things first of all. This is for the... that's not an exporter. The compacting drawer. One of those things will be clay. And the noises are in my ear, that's for sure. Hi. We're going to put you in here now. Then we're going to tell this thing that we want to export that. And it's steadily going to move them over. So that one and that one. And over goes the clay. Can I take all of it? Nope, but I can get it mostly out of there, I believe. And some more. And that is going to make our life easier when we need those clay blocks for the other hermits. Or fools, should I say. Right. So we do that and take the last one. There it is. Now we've got room for one other thing in here. Let's go back and look at the system again. So we got List Enderman here, resubscribing 2 months in a row, saying, what does this button do? I do not know to which button you are referring, but hopefully you figure it out. Tim Bubaloo says, hey X, you should bring back the Shuriken from Hermit Pack. Ooh, yeah, that would be a good one if I could remember how to make it. That was a good little thing we had going on there, wasn't it? Tim Babaloo says, X, I hope you die. I hope you die too, buddy, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I hope you die at my shop, where you can dye all the different colours. Aha, that joke will get old soon. Okay, so things that can be compacted. Aluminium is now not the one that I was clicking on. Tin, lead, silver. We've already got iron in there. Redstone can be compacted. Slime blocks can, but I don't think I'm gonna use those on there. I reckon that might cause some problems. We have some more metals that could be moved about. And here's the thing, at some point we're gonna have to like import everything into our new system. Actually, I've got a really good idea on how to do that. If we had some disk drives and a disk manipulator, we could move everything onto drives and get them out of that colossal chest. That actually sounds like a very smart move right now, unless I'm missing something. Let's put all of these in one by one. Oh, I like how they're all similar colours next to each other. That's very pleasing. And we'll do some of that. We'll do some of that, some of this. Boom, 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 boom. Doop, 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 doop. We have sound effects today. We're streaming with sound effects. Okay, so most of this is covered. Redstone, definitely wanted to put on there. Sweet. Okay, that's going well. This stuff is lead. Let's start exporting our lead. Oh no, our lead is actually inside the system. There we go. Cool, so we have plenty of space now. It's all good. Dark Phoenix says, never going to give you up, never going to let you down. Well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. We have a donation here from Really Not Mumble65, who I'm guessing is definitely 100% not a Mumble65. Could be anyone, though, because they've typed in the name, saying, I'm really not him, but can you guess who I am? I'm sure a few people can, because I've left a few hints. It's not like the name is really not Mumble Avalon. Something like that, I don't know. Thanks for the donation, whoever you are, mysterious person who is not Mumble65. And if it is Mumble65, then you're very confusing. I Live Cat says, X, I need a texture pack with your voice doing a boop whenever I put a thing on an item frame. Okay, feel free to sample it. Boop. Boopity boop. If you can hear a dog barking while I say boop, that's because there's a dog barking. It's barking a lot. Okay, it won't shut up. No, I don't mind dogs barking. They don't know what they're doing. Well, they know that they're barking. They've got no concept of Minecraft, you know. I tried to explain to the dog. I said, look, dog, that this is a game. And he started biting the screen. I'm like, what are you playing at? I'm trying to build here, little dog. Stop barking. Anyway, right, so over here... No, what am I doing? My brain is shutting down. It's shutting down. I think I wanted to check up on the power system quickly. It looks like all is good. And I can't remember what I wanted to do down here. Oh yeah, I wanted to check on that thing as well. Right, so that's all fixed. Thank goodness. Looks like things are back on track now that we've got space. But I think the way to do it is to move things onto disk drives. So we're going to go to the refined storage. We're going to do some more exciting, incredible, adventurous crafting here. It's always fun and action in a modded world. Goodness me, we're going on a crafting saga again. I can't even tell what it is I'm supposed to craft right now. I'm just looking around like a madman. Come on now. There we go, disk drive. Oh, we got to use solderers. We got to use solderers unless we have 7 of these. Amazing, right. So we can do that. Yeah, I'm remembering now. This sort of stuff is the stuff you should auto-craft. We only want 1 of these though. So give us the chest and we'll be on our way. Thank you very much. Also, you can have those things back. Oh yeah, we need to make void upgrades. Goodness me, there's so much to do. And I don't know what order to do it in. Right, so are you a solderer? You are. You have these things in you. Okay. A little bit unusual. Right, so as well as that, we also need to make 64K storage disks. This, I don't think we've got the infrastructure for this, now that I come to think about it. Yeah, we need to do a lot of automation first. This is the problem. This is the problem. Jizahon says, wow, Sumo reacted on my comment on the Hermitcraft episode about a small edit mistake. Yeah, it took me a while to figure out what it was. Basically, one of the records that I had to stop and do again, I'd left in the video, so you sort of see the same thing twice, but it doesn't matter. Sandy Blocky says, use an environmental controller on how that is spelled to put the saturation mode in so you never have to eat again. That's definitely not my priority right now. My priority is definitely this system. It needs sorting out. It is kind of ugly and gross at the moment. There's just a mess of an inventory system that we need to move on. We also need to automate it. I just don't know where to start. It's the same old thing with modded. So if we want to start automating it, we need loads of these, which means we need to automate those. So really it's about getting about as many things as we need to automate here. So that's going to be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, 9. We definitely need 9 just for the beginning. Those are actually craftables, so no, we need 7. We need 7 crafters to begin with. Do you see the problem? Then we've got to craft more of the things that you need to make the crafters. So we can probably make those things. That's nice. 7 of these we're going for. Well, that's a sigh of relief. And then I guess we just probably need some... what are those things made out of? Printed advanced processors. So we just need to throw some diamonds in there. And get some more of those going. Oh, thanks for the disk drive. Cool, we'll let that thing do its thing. Wildkey there with some bananas in chat. Thank you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. I need 1080p, please, says MP Goalkeeper. I don't stream at 1080p. At 3 megabytes a second, it probably wouldn't look much better. This is one of those things about streaming and stuff that people don't realise. It's like, it's all fair and well having a HD video or whatever, but if you watch, you know, if you watch YouTube on it, you're not going to get HD quality. You're going to get lower. Right, so that thing's kind of in the use all the time. That solderer. These are all basically running a chain of the system, if that makes sense. Oops. Right, you are just you are just my backpack, so that can get moved out of here. It's one of the problems with a temporary base is that you rely on it so much. it sort of becomes part of your infrastructure, and then when you try and move stuff about, it becomes quite tricky. Okay, so I don't think those are actually needed, but they're there if they were. We'll put our ender chest over at our new area. Aladki says, casually throw a stack of diamonds into the solder. I mean, this is modded. It's not like we don't have a lot of diamonds. So I think I already had 7. Like I could, oh wait a minute, I just went and got these to speed up the process. So let's chuck these in over here. So the other parts of that we need are the redstone and the printed base. Right, luckily I've made loads of those. So actually, it looks like we've got a reasonable amount of the stuff that we need. And it shouldn't be too long to get some crafting up and running. Let's chuck you in there. Dark Phoenix says, X, I think you could have saved a couple of cables. Oh, I'd rather just not have the hassle. We got a donation here from I Louvre Meow Meows saying, I'm disappointed you didn't get it was from me. I'm very hyper today, so I might use weird names like Meow Meows. Anyways, Meow, hope you had a great day. I've had a great day, I Louvre Cats. It's been good, and I Louvre Cats says, X, noise in your ear, and by the way, tea. I don't have any tea today, man. Jeez. Jeez, come on now. Appreciate it as always. And yeah, how am I supposed to know who Not Mumbles is? I mean, if I were to take it literally, I'd know that it's one less person than people are watching, which don't help. Isa Deset says, X, turn up the music. I'm going to leave it at this volume. It seems to be the right kind of volume for most people, it seems. Okay, so they're rolling in steadily. So we kind of need the space to build them next. Like, where do these things we're about to build go? I think we're going to run out of space in this area pretty quickly if we're not careful. So let's grab some factory factory blocks and the other ones. Okay, so we don't have the right factory block. We can always craft more. There we go. And the other one is brownstone. There it is. Okay, excellent. So, do you know what? I half been thinking I should chisel this stuff so it's like super cheap to get a lot of it, but haven't done that. So if we come out in this direction, right, now we need another. You see, this is modded. This is modded all over. It's Minecraft all over. Your inventory just keeps somehow filling up more and more and more if you don't pay attention to it. That stuff is our thing. Do you like the new B-dub sign, says Ziggy. I thought it was brilliant. You see, I've been challenging myself in my building, and I've been making improvements, that's for sure. But then you watch B-dubs and Scar build around you. Oh, that's actually kind of going outside of the area we're building in here. You watch Scar and B-dubs, and it's just like, oh man. But then I realised, hang on a second, like I could be a bit bummed out by how good they are. Like, oh, mine looks bad in comparison, but I'm improving. And I realised one of the things I like a lot about Foolcraft is being surrounded by good builders. I realised I made a mistake with this build. I do want to finish it, and I will strive to finish it. Chisel and bits isn't for large scale. I think we discussed that before. It's for small scale stuff. Anyway, let's continue with the look of this area that we're just expanding over here. So what I want to do is have a floor around here which is dedicated to those auto crafting machines. And I think what we're going to do is have them in 2 rows, and we won't introduce a new material here. No, we won't. I think we will get away with those rustic blocks, actually. So let's go over here and type factory. Yeah, we'll get away with these ones, right. We're going to put these through the middle, and we're not going to see anything else there. Okay, so now we need our solderers. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I need loads of solderers now. This is a problem. Is that you always just need to be crafting stuff. That's why we automate the crafting early on. Which I haven't done, actually, considering how far we are into the season. Every time I have to learn. I think I underestimated the usefulness, the absolute usefulness of having vein miner, because when I see all this stuff that I didn't craft because it's expensive in wood. Like all those, like we could have set these up from day one, you know. Oh, one day I'll be like Hypno, I tell ya. I'll go into a world and conquer it. That day will never come, peeps. Don't get your hopes up. Right, so we're going to place... Oh, how do we do this? Oh, actually, we need our exporters on the bottom. That means it's still in the same place. So solderers are going to be at this level right here. We needed 7 in total, which is what we got room for. We're going to have another row of them at the back. Yeah, this is going to look cool, I reckon. And then we put our crafters on top. Make a wither farm and make power out of that. You get 100,000 RF per tick. Hashtag OP, says Halligan. The problem with just picking up a project on a whim is that modded takes a lot of preparation and it takes resources and time. And right now I need to dedicate my time to fixing the system that we have. And I'm going to pick up any projects for this stream. We're just going to focus on what we're doing right here. So we made the solderers. Now we need to make the crafters. We've got loads of those, which is terrific. Aha, we're missing the thing in the middle though. Nope. Yep, that thing. Now we've got to make this thing and that thing. Oh, jeez, leave me alone. I just wanna play the game. Come on now, right? That stuff. Good. Right, get in there. Excellent. We need those. 7 of them. Now we can make all of that, I believe. Oh, but we're out of the other stuff. We'll get there eventually, peeps. 7 it is. 7 it is. Excellent. That's terrific. We love that. We love that that's 7. Right, so now what we're going to do is put these at this height. Okay, and these are going to help us automate stuff. Oh, then we need detectors on top. That's the other thing. I knew there was another thing. I had a feeling. I was like, isn't there one more block here? 2 detectors. Jeez. Ah, I hope I got enough of those. Right, let's make an absolute boatload of this stuff. Let's do it by the stack. Okay, that's terrific. Now, we're going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and an extra one. Detectors. Now we need this. 1, 2, 3, come on, 7. No! Oh, every time. Not enough of everything. Not enough sticks, come on! This is just crafting in this game, which is there's so many tiers of it, and it's like, oh, not enough this. Oh, not enough that. Oh, I forgot what I was crafting now. Jeez, leave me alone. Right, let's go put that redstone on top of that stick. And let's make those torches. There we go. Okay, so, detector. That thing, yes. 3 or 4 more of those. Thank you very much, appreciate it. Now we can make that, can't we? Let's check all the things are in there. They appear to be in there. And there we go. We've got our 7 detectors. Right. We're only automating a tiny part of this so far. That's the real problem. Oh, now we need 7 importers next. Jeez, I really underestimated this, didn't I? Oh, you are a devil. Oh, thank goodness we've got lots of that stuff. Oh. Now we've got to make the cables. Jeez. Okay, then that. Yep. Come on. Thank goodness. Right, back to chat. Back to chat and noises in my ear. We got a donation here from the mysterious. No one knows who they are. I Louvre Tea. Who could that be? I just do not know, peeps. I think we need a team of investigators to figure it out. Let's get our best people on the case. Can you figure it out? Who is it? X, are you okay? Are you feeling well? This is Evil X. I'm scared. You have no tea at all? Who are you? What are you? I don't know anymore. An assumer without tea is definitely an assumer without tea, and I don't know what that means. It could mean something devilish and mysterious, or it could mean that I just wanted some water today, you know? We just don't know. We just don't know. That is the thing. Okay, so there are cables here to come across to the center point, and bam, it's going to connect. We have now connected all of that to the system. You can see the lights have turned on. Oh yes, we're gonna automate some stuff now. The next thing that we need is to craft more things. Goodness me, we got to do some more crafting. You're watching me go mad today. No, you don't go there. You don't go there. Okay, you go here. There we go. Right, so now we can access the grids. We can grab our patterns. We can put them over here. We can go over there. We can type in that thing and make other stuff other happen. It's probably Rocky, says Potamissum. It could actually be Rocky. Eternal Goatee says, Assumer, you might want to buy into Iscales and Stress's power plant to power your base. Scallion power is really good nowadays. Well, I'm hoping that by the end of this stream we will have solved our problems. Well, there's two things to do here. There's automating refined storage, and then once we've done that, we can set up everything else a little easier. It's just a case of one thing leads to the other every single time. Alright, so anyway, let's get focused here. You need a different type of grids. More crafting. We don't have a crafting bench in here. Oh, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Can't click on the right thing. Okay, there we go. We need this one. I got the wrong thing, okay? Please don't shout at me. Right, so... Didn't I have 9 patterns? Now they're down to 7. Jeez! I just lost 2 patterns for no reason whatsoever. Okay, so now we can shove that in there. We have to reopen it, and we put that... Right, excellent. Let's clear a little bit of space down the bottom. Why do I have so much, like, quartz and... This is why it can't craft anything, because it keeps making its way into my inventory. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Right. Next one. This one right here. Thank you very much. Then we'd like the diamond. Excellent. Then this thing. Bam. Yep, and then that one. Then this one here. Oh, oh, it did make the right one. Okay, they're the 7 that we need. Pugloni says, do auto-crafting. Yes, sir, I salute thee. Drax is in chat. Hey, Drax, how's it going? Says, not the patterns. Oh, God, the dreaded patterns. I mean, that's what we got to do right now. We got to pattern it up, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I just realised that I now need one of each of these things to put them in the thing above. I wish there was a way just to bypass that, just to be like, select the item, don't make me go and get it, because it's going to be a pain in the butt. I think this thing knows it's a pain in the butt. Okay, so now that we've got all of those, we want one of those. Yes, we do. We would like one of those. Thank you very much. We need some gold, some diamonds. We need a processor. And we have one of each. Fantastic, I say. Fantastic. Right, do I remember the way that this worked? What order did we do it in? I believe this one here was gold. So that will have gold. That one will have that. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, wait. It's going to take it because of the thing below. Oh, wasn't quick enough. Oh, wasn't quick enough, people. We'll have that one, and then we'll have improved. Imp. There we go. If I'm making strange noises, it's because I am. We have a resubscribe for 4 months in a row from Smoker's Corpse. Or Smoker's Corpse. Say, Smoker's Corpse, I don't know. Saying the power drain is going to be real now with all these machines. Here's to hoping your power supply holds up when you log out. No, the power supply should hold out, but it's a good point. Okay, no, that will hold out fine. It broke because of storage again, I think. You see, refined storage sometimes just seems to freeze, but this time it froze, but it froze when it was full, which suggested that the inventory was full, which appeared to be so. So I still don't know if we fixed some of the things it crashed for in the past. Anyway, so let's say... Right, here's how we get the system going. We always want to have 64 of those in stock. We will emit a sig... Oh, no, wait. Ah. Aha. I got an idea. X has got an idea. Redstone lamps. How about the lamps turn on? Oh, right, and then... Nope. There's problems, but I know how to fix them. Keep seeing problems, keep fixing them. That's the way we roll here. Okay, so we might end up with a ceiling block being needed or something. It doesn't really matter, though. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. Okay. We have to have a block between them. Which makes setting them up and adjusting them even more difficult now that I think about it. I wonder if there was a nicer way to have done this. Anyway, it'll work, I think. Oh, I've just realised I've put this at the wrong spot. Alright, and there's more noises in here. We've got to do that. Then we've got to do this. There we go. Oh, that sound effect is just silly. Okay, so we won't unfortunately be able to interact with that unless we change this thing so there's like a nook that you can go through the side of. But anyway, so we have to configure it from this side over here. Okay, starting off with that, we will put you in here. We will say 64. Emit signal when under the amount. Okay, nope. Nope, nope, no, no, no. Down here, we click on both of those. Only work redstone signal, auto trigger, the creation of those things, and then that is down there to do the job. The next one is the one that should actually work. So we set it to 64, that's 54. We set it to emit when under the amount, which is done. We click on those two things, and now it should be, but it doesn't, put gold there. Why is that? Why would that not work? This thing is hooked up with an importer at the bottom. Oh no. Do these have to point the other way around? Does it have to point from below? Oh, that's just going to make it a pain in the butt if we do. Because of that. Okay, I got a feeling this has to point downwards. Oh, jeez. It never ends, peeps. It never ends. Where did the crafter go? Oh, you have a derp counter. Just saw, says Liam. Yep, we got a derp counter thanks to Yellow Harold. Right, so let's try it that way around this time. I believe we're on the gold one. I believe we need those. No. No soldering is happening. Who can tell me what's wrong? Who can tell me what's wrong? You should paint the redstone lamps to aesthetically match the crafters, says Pharaoh. Great idea. We can always come back to that and change them. Alright, so we have a donation in here, noise in my ear, from So Not I Love Cats, saying, this is not I Love Cats, but I want to be mysterious too, because I'm spooky like a ghost. Boo. Well, thank you, Mr. Boo. So, Necro says wrench. Some of you are saying use a wrench. A wrench for what? Is the crafter connected to the system? Yes, it is. It is chained through what is down here. The top is connected as well. Let's double check it. Let's double check it. No, it's definitely connected, isn't it? I can see the clear connection. The connection is the same at the top. It is definitely connected to the system. Where is an input to the solderer? There doesn't need to be one, I believe. I believe it just... There's no input for materials, says Simon C. It shouldn't need an input. Actually, don't need to connect the exporter to the solderers too. That's not how it works. That's not how it worked when I did it before. X detector gives a weak signal on the bottom, says Mickey. No, it doesn't, because you can see there it's getting the signal. But why is that one off then? Well, no, wait a minute. What state is on and off? That's on. Wait. I am confused. I am very confused all of a sudden. So only work. Wait a minute. Only. Ah. Okay, so if what you said is right, when I played this in Sky Factory, that definitely wasn't the case. I had a lot of problems because of this. We'll soon find out. Here's what we'll do. We'll break the lamp. Just for the fun of it. Did I get all those back? Yes, I did. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll move this down by 1. We'll reconfigure it for 64. Above amount. Sorry, below amount. Okay, so that's now getting a redstone signal. Okay, right. The signal wasn't going through. Now that's really odd. So we need to do another experiment then. And I need my thingy back. That was weird. I'll get to the noises in here in a second. Because that does not work the same way on Sky Factory. It gives you a strong signal. So let's say we place it the right way up. We put that thing in, we click those. Is it still going to do the job? Apparently not. So maybe it is. Maybe it does also have to face downwards. Let's figure this out. Okay, it also has to face downwards, peeps. We figured it out. Now the next thing to do... Actually, I'm kind of confused here because this is on, right? By being blue, it's on. By doing that, it stays on. Oh, no, did I not click it? Wait, that is... What is going on here? Oh, there's 3 states. There's 3 different states. Ignore redstone signal. Okay, right, so... Only work with redstone signal. It's off. It's on. Okay, so this emits... Alright, that's interesting. That emits a weak signal. Now does its strong power only its own adjacent blocks, says Lease Encore. I think I know what you're trying to say, and it's what I was just testing. It doesn't appear to power... Oh, well, that was clever. It doesn't appear to power adjacently, which is kind of odd. But anyway, let's set this thing up then. Oh, this is just mental. Below, under the amount. Right, so now it should be crafting them, which it's doing. That's great. Alright, time to catch up with the noises. Jinx Honey is here, doing a cheer, throwing some bits at me, saying, X, do you consider making each one of your slime systems exclusive to each time a slime ball? For example, one would be green, purple, etc. Also, thanks for giving me an excuse not to watch all the malarkey on the US healthcare system. I'll make no comment about that. Yes, one of them is dedicated to one colour because it's the one that gets produced the most. The others don't need it because the way the system works is that it overflows with its slimes, and then when it looks to put them in, there'll always be somewhere to put it. I explained it in a video. If you just think about it, if you just think about, oh, so what happens if like all of them have purple? Okay, the other ones don't get used. Well, the thing is, if it's providing enough purple for all of it to get used, then an orange one will find its way in when there's not enough to go around, so to speak. That's the way. That's actually the way it did work, because now, if it gets stuck with 3 in there, then it won't work. But the thing is, the trees will come round and grow, and yeah, it's fine. It's fine. If everything I just said made no sense, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. This is what happens when you talk about complex systems and you're not even looking at them. Like, it'll just get confusing. Right, I should really turn that magnet on, I think. Right, let's do that. Sweet, we got all of those things back now because we got to rebuild it all once again. I mean, at least next time we build this system, we know to an extent, like, what's what. Okay, so we should also, while we're in there, set those on. Then that thing's already been configured. That one right there has. Next up will be Diamond. Diamond, where are you? You're right here. Set you to Autocraft. Then we go up here, setting the number to 64. 64 diamonds. If you be below, send out the signal. That should be auto-crafting. Yep, we got it auto-crafting. Excellent. Next one along on the list will now be the basic processor. Hi, that one. Up here we get to place it in the spot, tell it that we always want to have 64 of these available. Oh yes we do, peeps, we definitely want 64 of those available. Right, under the amounts. You are now working, but we already got... Oh no, we don't have those in our system. Well, next will be the improved. There's the improved pattern. Under 64 is the dealio. Okay, where are you? Right there. Bam! That one's now doing some magic. Excellent! We be auto-crafting. Hello! One over here is the advanced processor. Then we have the advanced processor recipe, and we'd like you to submit when you're under. Okay, sweet! We are getting there now. Last one on the job. This one we will make 128 just because you're going to end up needing a lot of them. And that's no surprise. Right, so now we can see the ones not being made are there. All of these, look, they're being made round the clock, automagically when we need them. And that is the power of auto-stuffing. We're auto-stuffing, peeps. Jeez. Oh, Randy Nicole, welcome to the chat. Nobody riot now. Thank you for the tea reminder. It reminds me to drink some water. Great Cryptos says X. Next time you can use a wrench to turn the crafters over. This is it right here, man. Great suggestion. Communication, man. Not blaming anyone here. I'm just as bad at it. But like people are going wrench, 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 wrench. Like a crowd of people going, we want wrench. And it's like, I don't know, wrench, wrench. But, you know, use the wrench to turn around the crafter. Aha, now I know why we need the wrench. I had a lot of messages earlier that read, wrench, wrench. It's just all it said, wrench. Oh, get your wrench on. Right, So we done 7 of those. Yes, we have. We can count. But I need to catch up with my message. We got a donation here, noise in the ear from Spangleboo saying, do something silly so we can add a derp to your counter. I'll tell you what, now that we got the derp counter, I'll never ever do a derp again. I mean, so far we're on a no derp streak of 50 minutes. That is unheard of, people. Jeez. I mean, blame Yellow Harold. The curse of the... He's made me a derp counter with the kindness of his heart. I'll never derp again because of it now. You know it. Sod's Law. Nobody Right Now has resubscribed for 2 months in a row saying, hey X, hey Nobody Right Now. I Love Maths is here with a donation saying, I will not tell you who I am, but figure it out if you can. Doing math is what I like. Adding up numbers like 9 and 15. I love calculating with X and Z. Who am I? Do you know it yet? Well, 9 and 5 could be 14, or it could be 9 times 5. 9 Ollie XZ. It's Ollie 95XZ! Yes! It literally says 95XZ. I know who you are now. Ollie95, thank you for your donation, man. Appreciate your support. You trolled me for quite a bit of time there. That was a good one. I solved it. Now I realise it was incredibly easy and obvious. Thank you, man. Problem has subscribed using Amazon Prime. Thank you for using your Amazon Prime subscription over here on the channel. Appreciate that very much. Wobzenator has resubscribed for 6 months in a row using Amazon Prime. And we got a donation here from Spare Grissin. Question is it actually Spare Grissin? Can we ever trust a donation ever again? I don't know. It might be Ollie95. Spare Grissin 95XZ says, do not read out loud. Well, I won't read it out loud. Gee, all these instructions. Well, I'm just going to go up here and look in this thing and figure out what I need to do next. Actually, I'm going to read it to myself. Simple answer. Take it up with Twitch, because I have no control over that kind of stuff. You'll just have to contact Twitch. In fact, this thing happens quite often, especially with Patreon. There'll be some sort of problem. Sometimes when something happens on a platform, like this platform, Twitch, you got to think, if I contact X, like I don't know how to do the technical stuff here. Like I use the platform, so if something goes wrong with the platform, like contact the people at the platform. Spare Grissin, what you want to do is just contact Twitch, tell them what's wrong, and then hopefully they'll be able to fix it. I can do absolutely nothing. I have no control over that stuff. Yeah. Ollie95 says thanks to I Love Cats, and I Love Cats says GG Ollie. Spare Grissin says thank you for your answer. No problem at all, man. Thanks for the donation. Appreciate the support as always. So we have now made these things. That means they can go back into their nether to be seen again. And the next step is automating more stuff here. We need to automate the creation of quartz and the creation of the blocks we make out of quartz as well. So we need to automate making patterns, peeps. Jeez, it gets deep quick. Patterns are literally the first thing you want to automate in this game. Where are you, pattern? There you are. I mean, I don't know why I typed that in. We're already on the right screen. Excuse me. Actually, we need one to make one. It takes one to know one. We need one to make one. Okay, there we go. Right, so we made a pattern for a pattern. That can get incredibly confusing. We would also like to make some crafters. We will make a pattern for crafters real soon. Let's just get refined storage back up, because that has everything we need. Okay, crafter. I forgot to make the recipes for these. Again, just about everything at the moment. It's just like, oh, I need to make one for that. Oh, I need to make one for this. I mean, I literally want as many of those as I can get at the moment. So if we go in and make another 4 of those would be great. Okay, we've got 4 of them. So first thing we want to do is automate patterns, then quartz enrich quartz. So we're kind of doing the same thing again. Oh, we need to make importers. Wow. Oh, well, at least most of the parts are now here, aren't they? So if we go to importer and do that, Like, part of that has now been automated. Where am I clicking? There are so many noises in me here. Calm down, people. Lots of people are saying eat in chat. Right, let's have a look. Eternal Goatee is here, subscribing with Amazon Prime, saying, love the videos. I wish you good luck with debugging your refined storage. It's literally like debugging, isn't it? It's kind of like that. It's kind of programmery, because you've got to think about the logic that's going on. Appreciate the subscription. Also, another Amazon Prime subscriber, Will D601. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate your support. I do appreciate it. Appreciate it? Is that a word? Appreciate? Oh, sometimes when I talk, I say strange things. Watching Asuma from the Philippines, says Joan Didel, if I said it correctly. Thanks for tuning in, man. Be sure to check out the void map. You can leave a little marker from where you are in the world and see where other viewers are from as well. It's very cool. Paranor says, no! No, that didn't happen. Okay, that's a derp. Well, God, press the derp button. Hope the game don't blow up. Okay, 56-minute streak is over. The derp counter is now set at 1. I just had to check it was successful. That was our first derp. I accidentally mined both of them. Okay, that was a definite derp right there. That's as far as my streak goes, man. 56 minutes. Let's make that a world record right there. I remember the time when X almost made it to an hour. Okay, that was messed up. Alright. So we can import to our system. And I can talk like this. I can talk like this. Boop. Okay, there we go. That's connected. That's our little connection sound. Boop. Oh, now I need to make... Oh, goodness me. I'm going about this the wrong way. I remember Biffa said you need to make like a stack of all of these things. Boy, was he right. You need to just have loads of stuff already prepared. Can we please get some of these? So now we need some of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you very much. Put this over there. Some of them, some of that. And we can make enough for this next little system. Okay, so... we now get to craft 4 things automatically. One of those will be patterns. We should always have a pattern in the system. Problem is, I probably don't have a lot of glass, do I? Do we have some lava armor in here? We do, we do. Chestplate, leggings, we need you. We need you right now. We got a very important mission to do, peeps. We're gonna take a break and make some progress on the wastelands. 0.00001% is the amount we're going to make. Oh, why'd the auto smelt not work? Oh, this doesn't have auto smelt. Well then, that sucked. Also, I've got a feeling there's something that I should be doing right now. I'm not sure what it is though. Let's go put the sands into here. Let's have a look. Yeah, oh, I've got this really weird like... what is this like? Oh, there it is again. Yeah, like I should be doing something. Okay. Auto smelt. Will it be typed in? No. Let's type in chest. A chest piece. Gotta have some auto smelt here. Jeez, we've got to make some furnaces then. Well. Ah. Aha, I said. Thank you. Right. I've got this really weird feeling. I need to do something. What is it? Oh, I know. I need to eat some food. Right, so... Spangleboo is here, throwing some bits at me, doing a cheer, saying, hooray for the first derp, may there be many more. I hope there is not. I'm going to be honest, I hope there's no more derp. I hope that was the last derp. The last derp. Sounds like a movie, doesn't it? Is it me, or did that mine a heck of a lot faster? Anyway, there's a thing we can do here, which is to grab this one, and to say, things that need to go back into our storage system, we can do from here. Yes, you can go in, so can you, and so can you. Cool. Let's do that again, man. Let's do that. What's my armor like? It's untouched. Amazing. That is definitely quicker than normal. I'm sure of it. Anyway, we'll never have to smelt this stuff. I was going to set up like an automatic glass factory at some point, but I'm starting to wonder if I even need to bother. Goodness me. That's a lot of glass. Thank you very much. Alright, sweet. Well, we got tons of glass. I just clipped both derps, says Idri. Hang on, there's only been one derp this stream. X, you're not saving all the sand. When I don't need it, sorry, I am saving all the sand, but when I use it for something else, I just use it, you know. So that number will never be perfect, but it'll still be a fun number. Right, we've got glass for patterns. That's what we've got. We need to make a whole bunch of these. 2, 3. Actually, we need to make 5 or 4. I think it was just 4. I think 4 was all we needed to make. No, I needed 3, but 1. 4. 3 and 1. Shut up. Shut up right now. I'm telling myself to shut up. That was god awful. Okay, so if we don't have 64 in the system, we must obviously be making more. So when under the amount... Oh, no, compare the damage. Jeez. I mean, what if it were damaged? We don't want that. Oh, I need a wrench. No, I don't, because this is just a crafter. Wait, where did I put my pattern? Is that a pattern? Oh, jeez. Wait. I'm so confused. Is that a pattern of my pattern? Where did my pattern of my pattern go? This is getting very confusing. You are not a pattern of a pattern. I don't know where that pattern is. Okay, is that the pattern of the pattern? I believe we now have a pattern of the pattern. Whatever happened to the pattern of the pattern, it's in pattern history now. Okay, so we go down here. We slap you right there. You disappear? Oh, fudge. Fudge cakes! That's not how this bit works! Jeez. That's why it disappeared. Goodness me. What a fool. What an absolute fool. You just need a cable, I think. Oh, I'm terrible at this game. Okay, that was definitely a derp. I can't defend myself. That was definitely a derp, wasn't it? Let's press spacebar. Derp counter be at number 2 now. Isidessa says, shut up. That is a... Yep, the shut up was a derp as well. Okay, we're up to 3. Oh no, it's all going downhill. It's all going downhill from here. Alright, so you go in there, and then you make them, don't you? Come on now, are you making patterns? Let's go find out. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. It don't look good in the hood, homie. It don't look good. When under the amount, you're just a pattern. When you're, did I do, yeah, no, huh, what? I don't even know anymore. Is it working? Is it working? Let's find out. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, no. What? It made 3. Oh. Oh. Jeez. Furnace armor was a derp, says Rome. We're up to 4. Goodness me. Leave me. Did I just press the derp button twice? No, thank goodness, because then I would have had to press it again. Or would I? Because it would have actually... Oh, do you know what? It doesn't matter. Okay. This is, like, only work... Hang on. We've got to compare it to this. Only work, yes. Only work, yes. Maybe it doesn't have all the materials. That might be it. Because some of the stuff we're going to auto-craft, it needs to make patterns. Okay, let's assume we actually don't have all the materials. Okay, so we're okay. Now we need this one. In a pattern grid. Jeez, go over there. Where are you? Right, so you are going into here. This is one of the other things that we're now going to auto-craft. Then we want to make the casing, which I do... There it is. And now we have one more thing available to us. And I believe that should be a crafter next. Oh no, we definitely want to make the destruction cores. Okay, we'll do crafter and then we'll do 2 more attached to it. Okay, so we'll see how this goes. It's probably not going to be very good, but this bit will help us get along. Also, that means I'm going to need some of the stuff. Right, yeah, definitely going to need some of the stuff. Right there. So, if I do that... we got those 2 items. Turn the crafter, says X0 Dash. I believe we don't need to do that. Believe that we are good. Alright, so this one... Hang on a second. Why are they different? Why is that one on? Ignore redstone. Oh, wait a minute. Aha. I must have not clicked that. Okay, right, so we're going to say that we always want to have 256 this lying around to craft other stuff. Because you use it in large quantities, you want to have more in a stockpile, I think is the idea. So when under the amount, you shall auto-craft that stuff. Very good. Then the next one is the machine casing. We always want to have, let's say, just 64 of these, or maybe just 32, because it's a bit much. When under the amount, you will emit a redstone signal, which you are now doing. Excellent. And then we need a crafter. We need a crafter to tell the crafter to craft crafters. I mean, that is literally what's going on today. By the way, 900 people have tuned in. Thank you for tuning in. Kelly Engineering says, "Hey X, can't tell you how much I've missed your streams over the past 2 weeks." Well, welcome back. We've missed you. And the streams have been really fun the last couple of weeks. I mean, they're always fun, aren't they? I just sort of realised it as I said it. We now have a derp counter, can you believe it? Losing count of your derp is a derp, says Trilinga. Well, I didn't lose count. I suspected that I double pressed the key, and I didn't double press the key. And that, my friends, is definitely not a derp. Right, let's go at refines like that. See, now we've got a stockpile of stuff coming in here. That's really good. It's starting to work. Oh, and I got a crafter! Yay! Crafter! Thank you very much. Let's go and put this thing over here and say that we always want to have 16 of those to hand. Now notice how some of these are getting a bit picky with having less. And I'll change that over time as our situation improves, basically. But we're always going to have 16 crafters. So now, right, we can't make them. So what's the recipe for a crafter? We need 2 crafters so we can make those things. And actually, if I do this, wouldn't it automatically make them now? Check it out! Check it out! Who's using their brain smarts? It's your boy X. Right. Let's go do the next 2 things, which are the construction. Thank you very much. Destruction. Maybe thank you very much. Looks like I need some more patterns, doesn't it? Hang on, you have to do that. And then you reset it, and you go over there, you do that, and you click on this, and you do that, and voila. Okay, then we actually need one of each of those. Very good. We are proing it up. We also need some detectors. Can we detect? Yes, we can. We can detect. Very good. We'll make a crafter for a detector soon, so we'll have all of the infrastructure ready to automatically craft the stuff for automatically crafting. Yes, that's what we're doing. That is what we are doing. Okay, so the next 2 are here. We're going to go with deconstruction. We always want to have 64 lying around. Double click that, go down here, destruction goes in, click, click. And then we always want to have 64 of those. Click, click. Go down here, click, click, and put in... I don't think I clicked the first one. Construction. Yes! Everything is working now, peeps. Everything is working. Using your brain. Good one, mate, says Jinx Honey. Good one, mate. Oh, I don't know where that came from. All Sam 2020 says, if the Me system is in this pack, I would use it instead of refined storage. It's a lot less buggy. I'm just using this one because I can use it. I can't do the other one. Refined storage works. The other one is just a bit of a headache for me. Let's type in ref. What's up, ref? Okay, we've got 17 crafters. We have some construction cores and destruction cores. Now, why would they have stopped? Possibly because of a shortage of those. And now we're seeing that they're being crafted and probably going straight into one of those, I'm guessing. Guessing that's what will happen. So now we want to start thinking about speed upgrades, right? Like, we want to speed this stuff up. A speed upgrade is a good one to get early on. That's going to... Okay, actually, we're going to do this. We're going to do speed upgrade next, so we can get this stuff rolling a little faster. You want to go in this thing over here. Alright, we need some patterns. Is it crafting patterns for us? It is. Look at that. See? I'm not going to take that many because we're low on... Well, we're going to get low on resources soon. Alright, so we're going to chuck the soldering for speed over here. Okay, then... Speed requires that one, which is not one of those, it's one of these. So we'll take half of them. slap it in that one. Speed, range, whatever. Bam. Okay, so one goes over there, one goes over here. That means that we need a solderer. We need 2 detectors, which we have to craft. Excellent. 2 crafters. 1, 2. And an importer. Just 1 importer, I believe. Very good. Why have I got those things in my inventory again? Cool, looking good. Mr. Jury says, "Hey X, do you know why Minecraft is such a fun game? Because it never ends." As in the never and the end. Yeah, well that's actually the reason as well. It might be a good pun, it's also the correct pun. It is the game that never ends. I was thinking earlier, I've been playing this game for 5 years, and I was like, it's been a good 5 years. Been really enjoying it. Right, importer. We're going to import the... Oh, we need cables now. Well, I better put down some cables then. Okay, in go the cable. So we can import from the solderer that needs to be automated in its face. So up the top, we're going to put a detector. Below it, we're going to put the crafter. And it's got to face a particular way, which is downwards. And now it is facing downwards, which is just fantastic. Right. So we've got to make one to tell it what to do. Well, I never. So much effort, I tell you, so much effort. It'll be worth it. So over here, one of them, craft it very much. Thank you. And crafting goes over on this side. Have you automated cables yet, X? Says Chrono Skills. No. No. You see, there's so many things, and what order should you do them in? You never know. You never know with this game. Looks like our last 2 cables will allow us to make another chain over here. This one's going to be for the upgrades. Yeah, the upgrades. They're all upgrades. So you need to detect that we have at least 16. 16 to begin with. We'll up this number later on. And when you're doing that, you need to tell this thing to auto-craft them because we don't have enough. So now we're automatically making them, which is absolutely amazing. We're really happy about that one. Right, let's go grab some redstoney and some sugarino. And let's hook these things up. Apple Reg... Oh, I can't say your name properly. It says I need to eat. Yes, let's eat then. Let's do just that. Hey Sumo, what is your favourite Minecraft mod, says Damon Gamer. Chisel and then Chisel and Bits I think are my favourites. Maybe even Chisel and Bits at the moment is brilliant. Okay, so if we go over to the other side, we can do this thing now. So, no we can't. We need to make it first, yeah. So make us a speed upgrade. We want to yoink this thing. We definitely want to yoink it. Hey X, why are you still using the mid-tier energy conduits from Ender.io, not the higher tier ones? Because I haven't automated crafting them yet. This is how we got to do it. We've got to automate everything. Oh, and it starts with automating refined storage. But hey, we made some important steps today. Very important steps that are going to help us. I don't want to do this for the entire stream. I want to work on the other system that we're improving as well. So, that's not the way this works. We put you up here. And we always want to have, let's say, 32 of these. So when you're under, this thing will be told to automatically get that to craft. And we've done it. The first thing we're going to do is put the speed upgrade in there. Right, can we yoink it? Can we yoink it? Oh, put it back there. Well, we almost yoinked it. Jet Stared says, what about an exporter with a crafting card into the pattern terminal, auto-stocking of patterns? That's a good idea, actually. That's a very good idea. I haven't set this area up to do that yet, but that's a very good idea. I've not done that before. It goes to show you automate a lot of stuff. There's always things you'll do that can be automated that you don't really think about, like moving the patterns around is definitely one of them. Okay, so now that we got this far, what do we do next? Well, we're doing the speed upgrades actually to make everything come through a little. Look at that. Thank you very much. So what things are coming through a bit slow at the moment? This thing over here? Right, does this suggest that some of these are out of materials? Do we have, like, no diamonds? I don't have a diamond farm now that I think about it. Ha! We are out of diamonds, peeps. I didn't even realise. Well, how would I go about getting some more? Bit of a strange question, I know. But I haven't really thought about where we'd get more from at this point. Chuck them all in there. Just mining. I couldn't have had like... I had tons stocked up though. Yeah, I got to think about how we mine, how we get some diamonds now. We need a diamond farm. Anyway, perhaps we shouldn't be so swift with using these speed upgrades, but we're doing it anyway. Right, so everything's now running a little bit faster over there, which is great. Professors says, didn't you derp when you yoinked the speed upgrade and put it back in again when you could have shift clicked it? Some stuff like that isn't really derping to me. It's just figuring out what you're doing. Okay, so I think we've exported a lot of stuff over here. We've been exporting them. Oh, they're all filled up. I should have done that earlier on. Should have sorted that out. I think the one other thing we could probably do with making now is the stack upgrade. Actually, I'll probably do that manually, that one, as it's very easy to do manually. Okay, cool. So those things are going to store a lot more stuff. Right, yeah, let's definitely get some speed and stack upgrades going. So the stack upgrade is that. And as you can see... Oh, we're actually stuck on speed upgrades. What is the recipe of those? Maybe that's choking it. Or maybe it's the quartz. Let's see how much refined quartz we got. What about iron in the system? No, we've still got iron, so maybe we're out of quartz now. Because we don't have a quartz farm. Right, so a trip to the Nether is what's needed next. Let's get one of these exporting though. Like that. Right, off to the Nether we go. Your local weirdo is here, resubscribing for 10 months in a row, saying, a whole 10 months, man. Totally gnarly, dude. Totally gnarly, dude. I love it. Thank you for your support, man. Appreciate that. 2 months to go and you'll have a goldy face in chat. Let's tidy up our inventory by putting away a couple of things. We don't need that. Nor have we... Actually, we'll need the waystone to get back in a moment. Okay, I want to hold on to those. And I want to put... Yep, those in there. Just thinking about what we've been doing at the moment. So maybe we'll throw down the rest of these before we leave. Ah, look at all that junk we had. Look at all that junk. Alright, I want these to be 3 high when they're finished. That is for sure. Kind of need some blocks over here. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to break that one. Cool, so we've got all of that situated. Hey X, I'ma be late. What did I miss? Says Joey Rules. You missed us doing a lot of automating stuff. Not terribly interesting, to be fair. But some peeps here have been enjoying it, which is good. Enjoying me be a dirt, probably, is mostly why they're sticking around. Okay, oh, I could do with those blocks again, couldn't I? I'll just put them in here for now. I don't know why I was being fussy about that. Okay, off to the Nether we go. Diamond chicken, please, says Foolcrafty Hype. It's like the last way I'd be interested in doing it was with the chickens, but I might end up. Quartz chickens, says Rome. Yeah, I'll have to think about it, because I really like doing technical projects. At the moment, it's kind of like a cool thing to... let me say that again. It's a cool thing to like... sorry, it'd be convenient to have something quickly accessible like the chicken things, but what interests me more is like having an actual farm to make out of a mob. So I'm hoping maybe shulkers will drop diamonds and we can farm those again. Oops. I accidentally mined the netherrack and it accidentally smelted, didn't it? Look at that. Oh! Oh, we're not getting any quartz, we're getting silicon instead. Wow, that's just silly. We're going to have to take those off. Go in search of some more. And there's loads of stuff about. Mystical agriculture for diamonds, says Mr. Gauzers. Again, I'm not really interested in stuff where it's like craft this and now it'll farm it forever. I much prefer having a challenge where I have to figure out how it is I'm going to get this thing. So if I can find a mob that drops quartz, that'd be... Oops, that'd be interesting. Some lava down there. Look at that big old blob of quartz. Tell you what we need. We need our exporting bag. Oh, yes, we do. Let's send this thing some of this stuff. Very cool. A lot of you saying derp. Okay, I'll give you that one. That was a derp. Bam. One more on the counter for you. Hey, Asuma, what launcher for the Foolcrafter do you use? Says Lol Lucas. I use the vanilla launcher. I use the vanilla launcher for everything. I find it works. Unlike other stuff, which I have a lot of trouble with. Quartz chicken drop quartz when you kill them. Ah, that's true, yeah. I guess it'd be more interesting to breed them to kill them, but then that would just be needlessly cruel as well. I mean, I'm looking for a bit of a challenge here, you know, like if some of the nether mobs drop quartz and you had to spawn them in the fortress, that'd be really cool. Do some work on a fortress to make a farm. What is that? Just a tissue box, just a tissue box. Just a baby bottle, just another day on Foolcraft, you know. Tissue boxes, baby bottles, in the nether, not a problem. Not out of the ordinary. Diamonds in the nether as well, right? Says Family Car. Oh, do you know what? I can quarry it, and that's funny. That's where I've been getting my diamonds from, the quarry, which hasn't been running. And now that of course, I forgot about that thing. Now that I've fixed up our power supply a bit, I can actually run the quarry. That'll be an experiment to run the quarry to get our diamonds. I don't think it gets quartz unless I give it a nether biome thing. Hi, bye. I don't want to be in there. That's hot and setting me on fire. Feels like we should be getting more of this. You might want to farm the Inferium. I might want to. That's a good point. But where I'm at right now, just looking for quartz. Just looking for quartz to get us through, to get some more quartz iron crafted, you know. While we're hunting this and sending it back through the bag, the system on the other side should be using it and auto-crafting it. So our time spent here is not wasted. Let's get some glowstone. I can't remember if I'm farming that or not. Hello, apparently I'm back there now. Oh, did some of that burn? Is my inventory full? No. Let's put that in there. Iskal put that there, says Dax Porter. Oh, the baby bottle. That'll probably be it, Iskal. Get a magnet, says Joseph. I got a magnet. Jeez. All these commands and demands. It's also turned on as well. We got a noise in our ear. Donation here from Spangleboo saying, have some pocket money. I'm getting worried you will wear out your spacebar with all the derping and need to buy a new keyboard. Well, thank you for the donation. Appreciate the support as always. I believe my keyboard will be fine. It is very durable. You do have a good point though. The amount of derping I do, that keyboard is going to be under some strain, isn't it? It's going to be under some strain. I've been meaning to like put symbols on it for ages for all the different things that it does. And I brought some printable paper that can stick onto it, but then I realised every time I want to like tweak, adjust, change, I've got to print out, I'm like waste a big piece of paper. So then I was thinking about painting the keyboard or maybe colouring it in. I'm still not sure what I want to do with it, but being able to stick something onto it probably makes the most sense. But I'm probably going to have to hand draw little icons, and my handwriting is terrible. It will be very unartistic and not very aesthetically pleasing to look at. But basically I want it to have like little icons and logos for all the different things it does. The other day I was going to put on a button to restart the patron servers, and then I realised what a terrible idea that was. It was an absolutely terrible idea to have that button. Like that's like the nuclear option just there on my desk. Accidentally restart the server. Sorry about that, you know, press the wrong button. Not good. Not good at all. How do you jump if spacebar is the derp counter, says Damien Game. I've got two keyboards. One's for my hotkeys and the other one is for playing the game. But yes, space is the derp counter. Now wouldn't it be funny if it messed up and every time I pressed space it just kept going up? That would be derpy. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. The good thing about quartz is it's absolutely everywhere. I remember when they added quartz into the game. That was in Season 1 of Hermitcraft, actually, that quartz was added. What is this? That's a thing. Huh. Well, there's some of that stuff there. Don't mind if I do. And we'll grab some glowstone. And there's some more quartz. I can never get away from it, basically. It's like that. Ooh, a piece of candy. There's always more. Right, that'll do us, I reckon. Look at that. That's a good haul, as they say. And we'll use the warpstone to get home. Okay, we'll go back to my base. We have a donation here, noise in here from Cats, or is it? We don't know anymore. How can I tell? Hey X, why are you still naked? Put on some clothes. Jeez, by the way, I'm still not sure if this is X and not Evil X without the T. Right, so it's probably Ollie. Ollie, thank you for your donation, man. Appreciate the support. And I'm not naked, okay? I'm armor naked. There's a difference. I like being armor naked. It gets a bit warm when you got all that armor on. Smoker Corpse says, hey, this music doesn't go so well with the Nether. It doesn't really, does it? The Nether's not that peaceful. Alright, so now we should be able to make our stack up. Look at that. Oh, hello. We won't make loads because we might be low on quartz again. Now we can make these. We can put them over here. We can make magic happen, okay? Let's put that on the side. Boobity boop, boobity boop, boobity boop. Yeah, so I need to get out my keys here now that I think about it. We also got another noise in the ear. We got a donation here, noise in here from Spangleboo, saying, buy a label maker and never set up an auto reset server button. Jeez! What if a spider drops on your keyboard and you spaz out and whack it? I would never whack a spider. I don't like killing animals, even insects. So that was not a problem. Do you know what? I don't think I've ever accidentally like thumped my keyboard or done something silly with it, you know, so I don't think we have to worry about that. But yeah, you got a point with the auto reset button. Anyway, I'll look into a label maker. I'm not sure that's quite what I'm looking for though, but I'll definitely, yeah, have a look and see what that's about. Ollie says, yeah, that was actually cats, I think. At least it wasn't for me. Well, we can never know now. Cat says, geez, X, you freaking guy. I don't know who it is. Wait. Didn't that have something in it? Or did we take that thing out? Oh yeah, we took that thing out and put that thing over there. Right. Exporting be happening. Very good. What are we doing next? We kinda need to cross over onto using that permanently. This thing's still doing its thing though, as you can see. Are blaze rods on there? How could blaze rods not be on there? Also lava eggs need to be on there. Lava eggs are on there, in fact. Right, we'll lock those. Let's get the keys out. Okay, so we need some more of those upgrades. And we need to make some void ones as well. And we need to get the quarry running. Can't forget that. Now, oh, I see. That confused me for a second. Right, let's type in void up. Void up, yo! Void up. Void up yourselves! I don't know what that means. Void up does sound kind of strange. I'll agree, that one sounded weird. Blaze Rods says DBOJR2698. Mud Bucket says sneaks in undetected. Mud Bucket, you've been caught red-handed. I see you sneaking in. Okay, let's do this now. So we're going to store the maximum amount and void the rest. That is the idea. And that's why this storage is going to be great, because as we start to overflow on stuff, it'll automatically get voided. Sweet! I love saying that, man. That's totally Rendog, but I love saying it. Just, it feels good to say it. Smoker Corpse says, so X, when are you going to make the void upgrades for you? Jeez, this guy's reading my brain. We just did that. What's going on? Right, so more things we can store. Coal and flint probably need a place. They need a home. You know what I'm saying? They need a home. So we shall give them a home. There we go. And I guess we need to export into those as well. I wish there was like a mode where you could just move everything over easily. Anyway, next thing, quarry down the bottom. Ooh, is it this thing? Hang on, hang on. Whoa, easy fella. What's causing the lag? Is it the XP? Might have been. It might have been. Right, we're going to go over here. Okay, this is the quarry. The quarry is currently set to use 20 ticks per second. And it's all set up, if I remember correctly. So, oh, it's using 40, but it uses 20 because of the receivers. So let's set it up to... have your giggles, okay? Oh, 420, hee hee hee. Well, oh, hang on a second. Input, output. Did I do that right? So, is this thing even running? Oh, it's not running. Aha! There we go. So now we're using about 2K. Look at this, it's already full up. Input, output is showing us roughly how much we're using. Alright, so 400 of that is going into our quarry. And it's mining in a crag biome. We might see the occasional block going there, but probably not. Coal can be compacted, says Crispy Pin. Good point, good point. I want that coal back. Give me it back. That's what I'm saying. Right. So this one can go over here, is what you mean. Right. Coal is now over here. I think we'll start exporting some of that. I'm just thinking, like, some stuff is always coming into the system no matter what we do. Look at that clay, man. Oh, I know why. It needs an upgrade. Aha. You need an upgrade. I'll see how it is. That thing could do with a stack. A stack upgrade as well, couldn't it? Yeah, we really need to get to discs. If we could just get to discs, all of this stuff could be really easy. But without discs, it's going to be a bit slow. But we kind of half solved the problem for now. So we have a donation. Oh no, I've missed a resubscribe. 10 months in a row from Anita saying, 10 months, love watching you, keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Glad you enjoy watching. You need a drawer controller, everyone says. I got one of those. It's not... Okay, let me explain the problem. Half of our stuff is somewhere else, half of it is here. Some bits of these will remain in the wrong place, and eventually we want to swap them over. But actually, now that I think about it, we can have both, and we can set a priority, so all new stuff coming into the system goes over to here. But then anything in the old system, we can't sort of move it until we get storage disks. At which point we can create a system. It needs an external storage unit, that's why. So we need more cables and an external storage unit. We got this, yo, we got this. Right, I just realised that today, when I log out and log back in tomorrow, it might be the first time in forever that the system is actually working. I'll get to the noises in my ear in just a second though. We need an exporter, we don't actually need the cables now. No, sorry, we need an external storage. External storage. Yay! Okay, there we go. So down here, we're going to put that there. False is probably streaming, I imagine. Streaming some Foolcraft at this time of day. Okay, so priority, let's set it to 1000. So now this is the prime place to store that stuff. So over here we've probably exported all we can. The numbers don't appear to be changing. The blaze rod hasn't worked because I haven't. Right, so we should do the blaze rod and then swap it over. Put the importers on drawer control without whitelist and it will transfer all items into the drawer. Hello, Brooke. Put the importer on drawer/controller without whitelist. Put it on drawer/controller without whitelist. Blacklist, does that mean? Drawer/controller. Oh, without... Hang on. You're going to have to explain that one to me. I'm not sure. Hang on, let me put that back. That I don't understand why that would do something different, basically, is why I'm hesitant. I don't understand. Just change the whitelist. Just change mode to whitelist. Is that what you're saying? Hagmanon says use exporter instead. External storage will not move from disk drawers. It will. It will if you configure it right. Trust me. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. I got a plan. I've done it before, so it's not a problem. It's just a case of... Oh, you don't have a stack upgrading. It's just a case of where are the items now, is what I'm thinking. I'm going to set the priority of this one to 1,000 as well. Okay, trying to catch a message in chat about the thing, just to see if it makes sense. Instead of exporting stuff individually on the drawers, it might work to export directly to the drawer controller and making it do the work. Janks, that would have been a smarter way, wouldn't it? That would have been a smarter way, because then it would have... Yeah, that's actually a really good way. Next time we do that, I should have done it that way. Anyway, for now, we're basically only going to do a little bit of the blaze stuff, because I want to turn this off now. How is it doing? Yeah, it's got a long way to go. Also, the lava egg didn't really ever do anything. Okay, so we're going to disconnect this. We'll try it the other way around next time, so we don't need all of this stuff up here. We'll go down below, and we'll now allow this to work, and same for this one over here, really. Oh, that was already ignoring the redstone signal. Oh no, it's just because I only just added it. Right, so what I need to do is stop this thing going in a loop by removing that right there. I can see some zombies. They've smelt my brains. They're looking for me. Okay, so now when we go up here, we should see everything is in the system. Our bones are there, and some of this stuff will now automatically be voided, but it will have the priority to go to that place, which is exactly what we want. Also means that nuggets are now accessible, and blocks as well. We type in block, like an iron block. All of these things are now accessible through those drawers, which is really cool. Where are we on the iron front? Oh yeah, we got iron blocks. Wait a minute. Oh, I just sort of didn't see it for some reason. Right, so let's catch up. iLoveCats is here with a donation saying, how can I prove it's me? What can I say that only I know? Let's talk in codes. Meow, boop, boobity boop. Oh, I know, you can murder. Here, now you know it's me. I still don't know iLoveCats. I mean, anyone could have written the message you just read. Nah, I know it's you. I'm only joking. Spangleboot is here with a donation saying, I don't kill bugs either, but if one suddenly drops on me, I flail my arms around and I smack everything. A label maker as the sticky tape thing, not the address labels. If a label maker isn't what you need, you can buy the tape for them and then draw on it. What I've got are stickers, and if I cut them to the size of the key, then I can draw stuff on the sticker. But I'll look into the label maker. Thank you for the donation, appreciate it very much. And Ender Ninja, the both of you, of course, thank you very much. Ender Ninja says, halfway to 12 months. Yes, resubscribing for 6 months in a row. Thank you for your resubscription. Okay, so I need to tidy up my inventory a little bit here to put these things away. I'm just thinking, what have we done this stream and what still needs doing, perhaps? Didn't I have something turned off because of all of this? Not really. The whole thing's been on the whole time. Yeah, I think everything's running now. Oh, okay, we've come here, have we? Hi. Everything's running. How we do it? What's our power like? Okay, that's a very promising sign. I reckon we'll squeeze another little bit of juice over here. Let's put it up to 640. So this thing's going to go even faster now. I'm a little bit worried about that bit there. Is this? It's receiving quarry and it's sending on system import. It's doing its thing and it's going as fast as it can. And we're sending it some juice and we can see it all right now. Our refined storage system is up to 1,500. Let's have a look at that. It claims to be a little bit less. Oh, I guess there's other machines here, but It's going pretty good. So, ladies and gentlemen, False is on the server, and I'm probably going to raid her right now. We'll go and check who is streaming. That's going to be it from me this stream. As always, I encourage you to stick around and be a part of the raids. Support another YouTuber, streamer, whatever. And massive thank you to everyone who's subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. Appreciate you all. Appreciate all the peeps in chat, all the peeps who are just watching. Thank you all for coming by. She's actually not streaming, and Hypno is streaming. So I'm going to send you over to some Hypno for some more modded Minecraft. That's going to be it from me, peeps. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.